Hi everyone, welcome back. So Gameweek 6 is over and I had decided to play the triple captainship. Now obviously that was the only right decision I'll say I took for the entire week because it practically saved my game week. I ended up with 76 points courtesy that Haaland triple captain. But along with that, also need to give a shout out to the Bournemouth assets. They have been doing quite well. I did make a few benching errors, but at the same point of time, I cannot be too sad about it. Now, the picks that I like going into, the next few game weeks are obviously the Chelsea assets as well as the Arsenal assets. Now, even before I am recording this video, I have already transferred in Gabriel because he was due a price rise at that point. Now, one thing that I wanted to check is what are the kind of performances that we are seeing till now. Now, for the goalkeepers, we see that Dubravka ends up saving a lot per game. But at the same point of time, he's also prone to conceding a lot. So it is like one of those game weeks, you will get a really huge haul from him. The other weeks, maybe not so much. Raya and Pope, they seem to be quite high in saves, but they are expected to concede a lot less, which means that they are saving relatively low XG shots. Now, if we come to the forwards, Haaland has obviously been exceptional this entire season, and it seems like given the high XGI that he has, he even had potential for even more points. Now, above the lines would be, the ones that were not so lucky or maybe not as clinical in front of goal. The likes of Mateta, Wood, Gyökeres. On the contrary, would be the likes of Bowen, Pedro, Ekitike, and so on. Now, coming to the midfielders and the forwards. Now, for the midfielders, now obviously we already know that some of the midfielders are doing really well, like Semenyo, it could be Anthony, it could be, someone even like an India. But Bruno has still underperformed till now, and he still has the potential to deliver. Enzo without Palmer has been like really good. Sar coming back for Palace, he could be a really good asset. And obviously, like we have already seen, Caicedo is like a DEFCON beast at this point in time. Now, in terms of the defenders, we see that the Arsenal fullbacks are really in a completely different league of their own in terms of how they are expected in the goal involvements. And Munoz has been unlucky, I'll say a bit like Mateta, as we saw in the forwards. Bueno could be a very good pick with Sunderland and Burnley coming up in game week 8 and 9, but obviously it is more of a punt than a very decisive pick at this point in time. So yeah, let me know your thoughts.